Hello, it's been a while. I need to get better at making YouTube videos in between launches of my favorite things, but today I'm here to talk about one of my launches of my favorite things, and that is the Krissyanne Designs Celebrations collection. So today I have the Celebrations collection, some decals, and then a whole bunch of extras to show you what they look like for the 2025 collection. And I also have some examples in my planner of how I used the 2024 collection over the last year. So I've got a bunch of stuff to pull out and show you. But first, let's go over what is in the collection. This is the 2025 collection, and new this year, the binder itself has the selective texture printing, which I teasingly call ribbed. But basically, like if you see those little, there you go, you can see that pretty well, the little cheek kind of things on Steve there, those are raised. And so, like, honestly, this whole thing is just kind of like a texture. I find it to be really like anxiety reducing. And I love Kristin stickers that have this on it. So it's really fun to have a binder with it. And then also new this year is this elastic wrap. And so this, you know, kind of helps keep your binder closed once you add a bunch of stickers to it. So this one is brand new, just got it in the mail. So I'm going to take the elastic off and let's open it up. So it does come with this protective cardboard to keep your binder in good shape during shipping. And then let's go through the pages. Things have mostly stayed the same, although they've been reorganized a little bit. So in past years, there have always been 2 pages at the beginning that were kind of samplers, and this year remains the same. So this page, you know, you can use throughout the year when there's birthdays, anniversaries, things to celebrate. Obviously you have some Steves. And then the second page is kind of more of the same with a little bit more variety. You have some weather icons. I always love the Celebrations collection stickers. I think they're just really fun. And I feel like some of this is not, it's more, a little bit more vibrant than my camera is picking up. Probably not the best lighting, but tried to get the best I could do. So some other things here, yay, no, storms don't last forever, you know, just kind of some stickers that you'd use throughout the year. And then from there, we head into where things change a little bit. So in past years, there were the everyday celebrations, which basically almost every day of the year, there is a sticker to use for, you know, days that are kind of just whimsically fun. So, I mean, some of them are more formal, like Mardi Gras, Lent, you know, those are kind of like set holidays, but chocolate covered raisin day, obviously. Something that's just kind of fun to know that that is it. And if you have kids, it might be fun to celebrate that. Or if you don't have kids, it might be fun. Just a, you know, a fun way to do things. So the month sticker on here, it is a sticker. So obviously you can use that functionally. And then these stickers can be used however you'd like throughout your planners. So the everyday celebrations used to be at the front of the binder, but now it's kind of going in order of holiday, so to speak. So we have the March page, and then we head into the spring sampler sheet. And so this is basically the beginning of the kit for spring. If you order the Celebrations collection, you'll have 12 holidays or seasons, so to speak, represented that you'll have stickers for. So, you know, this could be a kit that you use, you know, on the first day of spring that week. Kristin will also release, in fact, she already has released coordinates to go with this kit if you want to expand it a little bit. You know, if there's check boxes that you like to order or whatever things that you use in your planning. And she's also doing more journaling pages this year with the Celebrations collection, which I'm excited for. So if you were to order the Celebrations collection, it's nice because you basically have 12 kits. And you don't have to use them as kits, but it's just kind of easiest to refer to them that way. 12 kits ready to go. And so spring, and then I'm going to skip over these to just go through the holidays, so to speak. This one is Happy Birthday, although it really could just be any kind of celebration. This is self-care, and I really like this one. She changed it a little bit. In past, it's been pretty like spa themed, which honestly is one of my favorite ways to do self-care, but I like that there's like painting and, you know, some planner kind of related. I think that's how a lot of us, you know, do self-care in this community. Okay, and then next is, so this one is called Sweet Treats. And so this is kind of a newer addition to the Celebrations collection. And it's nice because it's kind of a good bridge in from spring into summer. Obviously very summer themed, you know, some kind of homages to grilling out and 4th of July almost and that kind of thing. So that is the June, and then July is actually the summer collection. And so lots of, you know, beach kind of themes, pool, things you're gonna do in the hot weather, which is my least favorite time of year, but this makes it more tolerable. For August, we have, so National Planner Day is in August, and so typically August has the crafty sort of theme, and so this one is actually called Crafty Fun this year, and this weekend sticker is my favorite sticker of the entire collection. I love the like different font for every single letter. So fun fact there, and I'll show you up close. Like, I just think it's so cute. Okay, September is fall, which I love this colorway. It's beautiful. And then October is Halloween, unsurprisingly. November is Thanksgiving. So all the trimmings, let's see, did we get a cornucopia? That's my favorite Thanksgiving thing. No cornucopia this year that I see. I feel like I might be missing it because there's so much to look for. Okay, and then December, we get New Year's. So countdown to 2026, which sounds crazy, but we're moving there, heading in that direction. And then January, so this goes into 2026. This is the winter, which I love this colorway. I love all the snowmen and penguins, like the Christmas tree, so cute. And then February, Valentine's Day. So I love the, you know, the kind of kit basic pages this year. They've changed a little bit compared to last year. I think there's a little bit more decor, although I think probably about the same amount of boxes. The washi strips are still there. Last year they had words and icons on them. This year they're just icons, but all very functional no matter what kind of planner you're using. So, and then just to go back and make sure that I've hit on it. So the everyday celebrations are the pages I kind of skipped. So March, April, and I'll just show you these so you can kind of see the evolution of the colors. There's May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, and February. And for each of these, you know, you have here's President's Day, for example, but it also tells you what that date is so that you can use it in your planner, to coordinate that. Okay, so this year the Celebrations collection remains at $120, so no price change. And if you go to Krissyann's website right now and order this, it'll be $120, including the binder and all those sheets that I showed you, and you'll get this set of Steve decals with it. So these are just some fun decals that represent some of the holidays that we went over. I actually think I think it's a 1-for-1 basically with the holidays. So each holiday has a decal that goes with it. And so this is just a fun way. I love putting these on either like tumblers, or I'll use them in my planner sometimes, or my planner cart, or, you know, just these can kind of go anywhere. So that's what the Celebration collection looks like this year. There is one thing I want to talk about, which is new, and that is the subscription model for the Celebrations collection. So if $120 is too much to swallow at once, and you still want to be, you know, involved in the Celebrations collection, the other option you have, and I have some notes here just so I want to make sure that I get this right. Okay, so I printed this out from Kristin's website. Okay, so the first month is $20, and each additional month is $10. But here, so this is 2 sheets, this is 2 sheets, these are 2 decals, and then this is 2 sheets. So obviously you get 6 sheets, and 2 decals this first month. And I think that's just to kind of get you caught up with what time of year it is. And then from there on out, you get 2 sheets and 1 decal each month for $10. So this is, I think, a fun way to do it. The price ends up coming out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So it comes out to the same, $120. So if you basically want to have a way to spread your, actually, that's not true. The price is not exactly the same because you wouldn't get the binder. Although there is a way to buy the binder through the subscription model. So if you have the money to do it up front and you want to get the binder and get it all at once, I would recommend using her website. If you want to do the subscription model, you'll go to KAD Club. I'll have everything linked in the description so that you can find it. But that's a different way to kind of get mail every month, which is always fun because how often do we get actual fun mail? And that way you have, kids kind of coming. And speaking of that, one of my favorite things about the Celebrations collection is just having those continual kits coming or arriving if you get it all at once, that you're using throughout the year. Move all these Steves around. So that, when you're planning throughout the year, you're not having to think about what you may need to purchase or trying to make sure like, oh gosh, I need to get an order in for a Valentine's Day kit before it's Valentine's Day, or, that kind of stuff. So this is my, this is actually the second half. Let's go to this is the first half of my planner from last year, and this is a MakseLife flagship, which is my other probably favorite planner thing. So MakseLife and Krissyanne Designs are they have my heart. Some other shops as well, but they're my 2 main buy everything. Okay, so I was going to show you some of these in action. So this is the New Year's kit from last year, and so here you can tell I bought some coordinates in terms of having like check boxes, this thick washi, those are extra coordinates. I probably ordered a sheet that had some extra boxes to do some of this. And then I definitely use the large deco stickers, which I'm about to show you. So this is just kind of what New Year's looks like. There's also little phrase stickers that she'll release with the coordinates. Let's go forward a little bit. This is birthday, so my birthday is in January, so I typically use the birthday kit around this time. So this is what the birthday kit looks like. And then here's Valentine's Day. And then we move to winter. I think this was like almost the very end of winter. Oh, it was February. I guess not. No, yeah, it was about to be March. Yeah, and I was like, oh, I got to squeeze that winter kit in before spring comes. And here's spring. And then let's see, which one is this? This is summer. So this is the 2024 collection in action in my planner from last year. And let me show you the second half of the year. There's a couple more. I broke my year up in halves because I used so many stickers that the planner gets too thick otherwise. This is the Planner Day kit, which is always one of my favorites every year. Just love it. And then here is Halloween. So there's a couple of kits that I didn't necessarily use during I also didn't plan like the last part of the year because I was off getting married and traveling the world. So a little bit less planning took place. So I wanted to show that. Oh, also in here, last year I was really good about, I wanted to use the Everyday Celebration stickers. I wanted to use all of them because I hadn't had a year where I did that yet. And so you'll see here, you kind of have to search for them, but like there's the Everyday Celebration sticker throughout this week. There. And so it was fun to be able to include those and just kind of add some whimsy throughout throughout my planner. And then just one other thing to show is this is my Hobonichi cousin from last year. So this thing ended up, like, she's thick. I used a lot of stickers and a lot of ephemera and stuff. So I did mark a few things in here. So this is the add-on Hobonichi kit. that you can purchase whenever she releases the Celebrations collection add-ons. But there's also some stuff here, like this was, this is an add-on as well, actually. But like, I think this came from just the main part of the kit. So there's, you know, pieces that you can use throughout. So I just want to make sure that it's clear that you don't have to be like using a formal kit in a, you know, 7x9 planner to make the Celebrations collection make sense. I think that, you know, using kits I still love to do, and I do it pretty much every week, but I know not everybody does. So I just want to make sure I show the versatility. This is Valentine's Day. Here is spring. And in this case, I pulled some different, you know, washi. This is a Krissyanne Designs spring washi, but that was Sweet Bean Plans. So just kind of to add in some fun. And then there's fall. I didn't get a lot on there that week. There's winter. I got even less that week. New Year's, again, not much, but I just wrapped up traveling. And then I did want to show, okay, so the everyday celebrations also come in just black and white if you're more of a neutral planner. Obviously I'm not. You've seen my planner, it's very colorful. But if you know, prefer a more neutral look, you can order the same stickers in black and white. So just kind of pointing out a few of these to see, you know, how I've used them. And then additionally, if I go back here, the other thing I just wanted to mention, so like this was the first of the year. So these are all Krissyanne Designs stickers that I pulled from the Celebrations collection. So again, you know, not a 7x9 planner, not a kit, just a different way that I'm using stickers. And I think I have an example. So this was my birthday, kind of same thing. These are from the kit. This is also from this coordinates. Let's see, I think that might have been all that I flagged. But certainly I'm sure there's a lot more in here. I just didn't feel like looking through every single page tonight to find them. So those are some of the ways that I use the Celebrations collection kit. So like I said, this in and of itself, $120, and it gets you most of what I've shown. Some coordinates were thrown in there, but let me show you some of the extras as well, and things that you could purchase a la carte if this is too much, or you don't, you know, you're not interested in some parts of this. I want to show you things that are also available. Okay, this year there's a lot of add-ons and options. So the first thing I want to show is if you are just really interested in the everyday celebrations, move these Steves off. Okay, if you're interested in the everyday celebrations and only that, that's all this is. So this is 12 sheets, one per month of, you know, a large month sticker, and then a sticker for each day to celebrate the holiday. You can get it in either black and white or in color, and it's $57. And so this is, if you go to her website, this is called the 2025 CC Lite Everyday Celebrations. And like I said, $57 for 12 sheets, either black and white or color. And so I typically choose to use color in my 7x9 main planner, and the black and white in my Hobonichi, just, I don't know, for fun. No real thought process behind that. Okay, and then the next one is, so we talked about the pages that were in the Celebrations collection kind of being like the kit pages, I called them. So this is 12 of those. And so if this is the only thing you're interested in, which this is the first time that she's ever offered selling these by themselves, this is also $57. Again, it's 12 sheets. And so this is just the holidays. So spring, birthday, self-care, sweet treats, summer, planner, fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving, New Year's, winter, Valentine's. Whew, got nervous there. All right. Anyway, so if you want just this, it's called the 2025 CC Lite Functional Celebrations. And as I mentioned, $57 for that. Okay, and then the next thing is one of my favorites that I always get every year, and they've been available. I think this might be the third year. But these are the Celebration Doodles. And so basically it mirrors this in that like these are both for spring, but it's just slightly larger artwork and usually there's more on here, or at least something that isn't on here. So like actually I noticed this Steve is here and I don't see him over there. So usually there's more artwork that Kristin has available for a holiday than what can fit on this sheet, and so it'll kind of bleed over into this one. And obviously these are a little bit larger, so if you're using them for journaling or decoration or like on cards, I mean it's kind of endless how you can use these. But just to look through them, so here's spring, birthday, and you could use this all year long, you know, to celebrate multiple people's birthdays. Self-care, sweet treats, summer, planner, which this is like one of my favorite sheets of the whole thing. I love a sticker of like washi, a sticker of planner supplies just gets me. Fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving, New Year's, winter, and Valentine's Day. So for these 12 sheets, again, $57, you kind of get the pattern here. So now we break out of the pattern a little bit. Okay, so these are one of the Celebrations Collection's add-ons, and these are Steves that you basically help you celebrate all year long. So these are just $4.75 each, the kind of standard price for a sheet of stickers. And it's just a whole bunch of different Steves, and they are labeled as to what holiday they're kind of helping you celebrate. And some of them, like Halloween, has multiple, but it also kind of, it aims to be as inclusive as possible. So, you know, there's there's a couple for Christmas. There's also Hanukkah. There's Ramadan, Holy, and so, you know, hitting up on a lot of the different holidays. And you can get this either in color like this or in black and white, which this is the first year that this has been offered as far as I know. So a good option. And then, okay, this is the 2025 CC add-on Celebrate Every Month. And so this used to be part of the everyday celebrations when it was in the, these were in the binder basically, but it became its own sheet. And so basically it's like, you know, January is National Hobby Month and Blood Donor Month. So it's the things that each month represents. And you know what? Some of these are more important than they've ever been. Black History Month this month has been not as, I don't know, represented this year as, or not as acknowledged this year as it should be. And I fear that some of these other months may have similar outcomes. So I'm excited to use these stickers, and I'll show you actually in my planner how I use those. Okay, this is the weekend. So it's called the 2025 CC add-on Seasonal Weekends. Again, $4.75, all these single sheets are. And I mean, you know, I'm excited because I got my favorite sticker of the entire collection now. So I love this because it's just kind of like, I mean, they represent, I mean, those you could use for anything, but like that's winter, Valentine's, spring, birthday, self-care, sweet treats, summer, planner, fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving, New Year's. And so I like these. I mean, the weekend sticker is something that doesn't come on. No, it does. I'm sorry. The weekend sticker does come on this sheet. But if you're like me and you use multiple planners, like I like to use this in my 7x9, and then I might throw one of these in my like Hobonichi or something. So I think these are really fun. I got multiple of these because I'll use them here and there. Okay, and then some, let's see, this one is the 2025 CC add-on Celebrate Every Day, again at $4.75. So you have all the months of the year, all of the seasons, and then some of the big hitting holidays. So St. Patrick's Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Easter, some of the things that we didn't necessarily see a whole sheet for. And in the past, Kristin has always released kits for most of these holidays as well, and I don't know that there would be any reason that wouldn't happen, but I haven't asked her for sure. So hopefully there'll be some other kits coming out throughout the year as well. And then last two, so these are some little mini sheets. So this is the 2025 CC mini add-on date covers and days, and these are $3.50 each. This bottom one is the 2025 CC mini add-on Northern Hemisphere months, and there's also a Southern Hemisphere. So this gives you, what with this, you could do 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of date headers. So that's like a month, you know, that you could get out of this to help stretch some of your kits. This one has 2 sets of all the months. One has the decorations for the, you know, corresponding kind of holiday, and one is plain. And then this is the Northern Hemisphere. The Southern Hemisphere, obviously January isn't going to be winter because it's not winter in January in the Southern Hemisphere. So that's what this sheet is. Okay, so that's all the stuff. Let me show a couple more examples of the way that I use some of this. So if we go back to this planner, so this big January sticker came from the Everyday Celebrations. And then what else were we gonna, oh, the, okay, these right here. So National Blood Donor Month and National Hobby Month. This is where I like to put these in this planner, and then in my MakseLife, what I do is I do the January sticker here. There's a happy birthday sticker, and then here's the 2 monthly celebration things. I don't have this yet, but these were released. So these are the large calendars, and then there's also the smaller calendars, which I used in here last year, right here. So the 2025 ones have been reformatted. They're really cute. They look like kind of like little Post-it notes. And so a lot of people love to put these on like their laptop, you know, kind of like next to the trackpad, or something like that, so that you have the calendar at a glance. I've even put it on my computer trackpad before, and it'll still work even with the sticker there. And they're all repositionable, so you know you could use it on your laptop and then still stick it on a page afterwards. So that's how I use some of those. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else to cover. I mean, like, these are some of the stickers that came from the coordinates and stuff. So I mean, this collection really ends up sprinkled throughout my my reflections pages have it sprinkles throughout my planner all year long. So this was the 2024 baby kit, and baby KAD, Cami, was born. So I had to use the baby. That was the first time I'd ever ordered the baby kit. So yeah, as you can tell, I use and love the Celebrations collection. I find that there's a lot of value for what you get. And like I said, it's really nice to be like, oh gosh, spring is coming up, you know, I need to order a spring kit or spring stickers, or however you want to think about that. Let me grab one other thing to show you. Okay, and I mean, obviously I pretty much live in like pretty standard planners between this and Hobonichi style. But here's an Archer and Olive notebook that I've done some other things in. So I did this last year for my husband's birthday. So, you know, this was mostly from the Celebrations collection. These sheets are not. Those are some other Krissyanne Designs stickers, but you know, you can use it for journaling is what I'm trying to get at. So don't feel like just because you're seeing something that looks like it belongs in a just seeing if there was any other spots. I don't think that no, I didn't. So just because you're seeing it in a 7x9 planner or Hobonichi planner or whatever, the journaling aspect of it is great. And like I said, this year there's some coordinates that are like the torn pages, and extra washi strips and just like cute things that would be really good to layer and use for journaling or whatever kind of planning you may do. So, did I mention everything? There's one other thing. So this set of Steve's, as I mentioned, comes with the Celebrations collection if you order it on the website, or it comes throughout the year if you do the subscription. There's 2 other sets of Steve's that I don't have in my hands yet, just like the little calendars. I ordered them this week, but I don't have them yet. And so if you are familiar with the other Steve, decals like this that have been available in the past years, those are still available, and they're on their way to me. So I hope that you will consider going and shopping. This year there's more options than ever in terms of choosing which part of the Celebrations collection you want, whether it's the full thing or maybe it's just the the holidays that you can celebrate, and I love this because it's like $57. You end up with 12 kits. Again, I'm going to call them kits, but however you want to think of it, that you're like ready to go. Like, okay, I know the 4 seasons are handled. I know, birthday, whatever. Again, and then there's the option to do, if the everyday celebrations are your favorite, then, you can just do this. You can basically opt into whatever pieces make sense for you. But I'm always going to recommend the entire binder for $120. I think it's a great deal. And I get a ton of value out of it every year. So, Krissyanne Designs, I think, has the best quality stickers around. The consistency, I mean, they're always well cut. They are repositionable. I can't say enough about them. I love the color and everything that comes along with them. So proud to be an affiliate for her. And yeah, I will have my link in the description. And then I'll also have a link to the KAD Club, which is a separate website. So if you want to do the subscription method, then you can choose that as well. But thanks for watching. Sorry it's been so long since I put up a video. Sorry that it's only when things launch. I want to try and get a little bit better about that and get some other content up. But last year in November, we got married. We spent 3.5 weeks in New Zealand and Australia, which was amazing. I'd love to actually do some videos about that, and as I'm doing some memory planning and memory keeping and things like that. But life has been crazy, work and surviving the current climate of the world, and keeping up with hobbies and sanity and whatnot. This is where I am. So this is what you get. But thank you for tuning in, and yeah, I hope you got what you needed out of this, and I will see you next time. So thank you all. Bye.